John chapter 15 verse 13 says, "Greater love has no one than this, to lay down one's life for one's friends." Today, we are celebrating all those who have lived out that verse. It's a Veterans Appreciation Game here at the Panther Athletic Complex. And we have the matchup of the Elder Panthers and the Lakota West Firebirds. There's no better matchup to honor all those who have served in the armed forces, and you're witnessing it live on the Elder News Network. It's going to be an exciting day, and we welcome you here at Jack Adams Stadium. I'm Eric Mason alongside Brett McQuillan for this great matchup on this Saturday morning. Brett, what's your thoughts on this one?
All right, so before I get too far into it, first off, like you said, I want to say thank you to all of our veterans out there. Son of a Gulf War veteran, he was a Marine, so I know how much it means to, just be able to say that you served. So I want to say thank you to everyone. But starting off, going into this matchup, Elder, it's how can you bounce back after losing to Moeller on Thursday 13-1. How do you respond to losing against a big opponent in your conference? And same thing with Lakota West after losing to Oak Hills 10-0 last night.
Braden Johnson fouls off the first one, and he will watch the curveball miss high for ball one. Johnson's batting .478 through 46 at-bats, and he swings through it for strike two. Brady Andriacco is on the bump for the Panthers, and he's not wasting any time here in this first inning. The 1-2 drops a hammer, and he's going to foul it over the net.
Yeah, Johnson third in the GMC in batting average, having a strong season so far.
The 1-2 once more. Misses high upstairs for ball two.
But no, like I said, Eric, the big part to this game is how can each of these teams respond after losing conference games badly to both divisional opponents.
Johnson's fighting in this one. 3 foul balls back to back to back. The 2-2. Curveball misses just at the top step.
That one looked pretty for sure. Ump says too high, though.
The full count. That's fouled off again. Johnson is fighting in this first at-bat.
This Lakota West team is a good hitting team. They're batting .324 on the season as a team.
Also an on-base percentage of .434. So they find a way on base, and I can already tell now that it's going to be a struggle to get guys out in this one. Andriacco, the 3-2. Got him swinging. Supplies the breeze early in this one for the first out.
Yeah, beautiful curveball there from Andriacco to get Johnson swinging out of his shoes, getting him to chase there a little bit. Beautiful pitch there from Andriacco on a 3-2 count.
Andriacco does a great job of getting the first guy out in the inning, and it really helps him throughout his outing. Galdis will roll over for the first foul ball. Cameron Gallus is batting .354 through 48 at-bats. Gallus will watch that one miss outside. The 1-1. Clips the outside corner for a strike. Or no. Umpire called a ball. It looks like he signaled a strike there. The 2-1. Gallus will foul that one over the net.
Yeah, Andriacco, if he's missing outside. So that's not something bad you see from a starting pitcher. You don't want to miss right down the middle or right down, you don't want to miss too far down the middle. So if you want to miss, you're wanting to miss on the outside corner to these to the opposite side of these hitters.
Andriacco has now worked it to 3-2 for the second consecutive time. The full count pitch. Gallus will bloop that into shallow left field. And Bean will make the grab for the second out.
Now the shortstop, number 1, Noah Bramble.
Solid first inning for the junior so far, getting 2 guys out in the first 2 hitters.
Now you have the most dangerous hitter up, though, on the team. Noah Bramble has 17 RBIs on the season, third in the GMC, having a strong senior campaign here so far this season.
Bramble takes a swing early for strike one. The 0-1 paints that low and outside corner for strike 2.
Bramble batting 357 on the season.
The 0-2 got him looking. Andriaco sends him off his lawn here in the first inning. 1, 2, 3. And now we're going into the bottom of the first where the Panthers have their first opportunity to score some runs. And welcome back. We're in the bottom of the first. Dylan Woolenweber will be leading off for the Panthers. Woolenweber is currently batting .364 through 55 at-bats, and he's looking to continue his senior success here in this top of the first.
I mean, what a season Woolenweber is having for his senior campaign. Last year batting .134 as a junior, stepping up this season batting .364 like you mentioned. I mean, he's having an unbelievable senior campaign.
Early swing by Woolenweber. That's going to head into the trenches of the field and will go outside the fence. Jacob Bramble on the bump for the Firebirds. He's only pitched 4 innings this year, 5.25 ERA and a whip of 1.5. 5 strikeouts on the year. Bramble misses low.
Woolenweber's batting stance always interests me so much. He almost starts twisted towards first base.
The 1-1 is rolled over to Solis. Fires over to first base for the first out of this one.
But like I was saying, he starts open almost, towards the first base line and kind of comes back in. It's a little interesting of a little swing there.
Well, Brett, if you notice that for the rest of the game, I would say about 5 out of 9 guys in the lineup do the same thing. It's a very popular stance. Rosenecker watches the breaking ball clip the outside corner for the first strike. And he sends that one deep into left field. Will not carry over the head of Ratliff. Instead will be the second out.
Yeah, a little bit colder today here at Jack Adams Stadium, so the ball's not going to be traveling as far. It's about 50 degrees out here at Jack Adams Stadium, so that ball's not – we're not going to see too many home runs. That ball's not going to be flying as much as it would as a sunny day.
And if during the national anthem you notice the flag, it's blowing in towards left field, so those fly balls will definitely be caught. As ball 1 will miss inside. Smith will send that one into right field. Godless will easily camp under that one for the third out of the Panthers' first inning campaign. Going into the top of the second now. Still goose eggs across the board. Firebirds will head back into the dugout with a chance to score. Here we are in the top of the second. Firebirds at the plate with Liam Feeney, number 20, stepping up for Lakota West. Andriaco fires and misses outside for the first ball in the second.
Feeney batting 359 on the season. Having a strong year.
The 1-0 is fouled in the backstop. Andriaco's solid inning last inning. 2 strikeouts, 1 swinging, 1 looking, and also a flyout. If he can continue to get ahead in counts, get that first guy out. Crucial to get that first guy out. It's kind of a solid outing today. The 1-1 be fouled off once more.
The only thing I would like to see from Andriaco here a little bit more out of his response for the second inning is those first 2 hitters. He was up 1-2 and worked it all the way to 3-2. I'd like to see if he could get some guys out faster just to protect that pitch count a little bit.
The 1-2 breaking ball is going to be a fly out into left field where Kyle Bean is going to make the easy grab for the first out.
But try to lower that pitch count a little bit, not have to throw as many pitches to as many batters, get a little bit farther in this ball game.
Yeah, a crucial stat is strikeouts under 3 pitches. And Andriaco does a pretty solid job of that. Earlier in the year, he's kind of filling up counts too much. He'll get ahead and then drop back behind. Be better to get guys out quicker, as he will get the first pitch strike there. Number 14, Tyler Zimmerman up to bat for the Firebirds. He'll watch it once more, this time a ball. Zimmerman's batting .289. He'll watch miss high again. 45 at-bats on the year. Slugging percentage of .333. On-base percentage of .364. 2-1. Curveball misses inside. Falls to 3 balls again. A 3-1 pitch. Zimmerman will swing through it. Full count now.
Yeah, nice off-speed pitch there by Andriaco. Let that start on the plate and dip out into the left-hand batter's box.
3-2 pitch is skyrocketed into no man's land. 3-man on the coverage. Ryan Smith will take the grab for the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 7, Caleb Ratliff.
Caleb Ratliff will step up for the Firebirds, batting .400 through 25 at-bats. 2 outs, nobody on. Andriaco fires, and Ratliff will swing early, sends out one to the left field line, and Bean will camp under it. 3 easy outs again for Brady Andriaco, and he continues to dominate over the Firebirds. Heading into the bottom of the second now, still zeros across the board. And welcome into the bottom of the second. Tucker Veldhouse will lead off for the Panthers. Veldhouse is batting .242 through 33 at-bats, slugging percentage of .273, on-base percentage of .306, looking to start us off for the Panthers.
Yeah, Veldhouse just signed his letter of commitment.
He'll roll over early. Bramble collects himself and fires it across the diamond for the easy first out.
But he just signed his letter intent to commitment to Hanover College. So congratulations to Tucker and all of his supporters and everything on his as he takes his next step in his athletic career.
Yeah, there's a number of elder baseball players playing at the next level. Lammers is another one. He's playing football. Thomas Moore.
No, he's playing baseball.
Oh, he's playing baseball?
Playing baseball.
That's impressive.
Yep. Playing baseball at Thomas More.
Yeah, he's an outstanding safety. I wouldn't be surprised if he were to be playing football, as he will send that one into right field. Line out, won't fall to the grass. Another athletic specimen, Kyle Bean, stepping up to the plate. He's known as one of the fastest guys on this team. He was brought up in the playoffs last season as a sophomore to steal some bags for the Panthers, as he did successfully. I believe he stole about 2 bags. Looking to start the Panthers off as he watches the curveball clip the strikes in for strike 1.
Beautiful curveball there from Bramble.
Bramble gets him to roll over. Tough play for Herring, and they will mess that one up. Panthers finally reach first base for the first time in this one. Very difficult play. Bean just rolled it over perfectly. Herring had a bite on it, and then it just gobbled him up on that bad bounce.
But no, just like you said, Bean's one of the fastest guys on the team. Would not be surprised if you try to steal a bag here, as you got a left-handed batter up at the box. Blocks the catcher's view a little bit of the guy down at first base.
Smith, early swing, sends a rocket into the home dugout. Bean, for his speed, 0 stolen bases on the year. Hasn't gotten on base a ton. Only 15 at-bats on the year. Ryan Smith looking to advance him, as he will take another hack at it, this time foul ball again. Strike 2. 2 outs, Bean occupying first base. Bramble looking to stay dialed in. 1 pitch away from another strikeout. Just misses high. Beautiful pitch there by Jacob Bramble.
Yeah, I'm not sure where that one missed. That one was a pretty pitch.
The 1-2. Smith watches it go by again. He's playing a dangerous game with 2 strikes. This time misses in the dirt, trying to get Smith to bite, but he is one that likes to watch his pitches.
Yeah, he's very selective up at the plate, very selective of what he swings at.
He's really good at not chasing, swinging at pitches that he likes, and sometimes that can hurt him with 2 strikes. 3-2, 2 outs, 1 man on, and Bramble will miss high. This time a walk, 2 men on for the Panthers. Mason Chumley will crawl up into the right-handed batter's box for the Panthers. 2 men on now. First time man's in scoring position today. 2 outs to do it. Chumley batting .213 through 61 at-bats. Not having that perfect senior season, but he still is able to produce for the Panthers and looking to do so here in the bottom of the 2nd.
Yeah, it's been a rough season for Chumley. Started off in the leadoff position, then was batting about 135, got moved down to the 5 spot, then got brought back up, and now he's batting 8th here today. So it's been a rough season so far for Chumley.
Looking to bounce back here with the guy in scoring. Chumley will roll over, and that'll get beyond the reach of Herring. Bean racing around third. He will easily score for the first run of this one. Great job by Mason Chumley to step up for his Panthers. Chumley attacks early. First pitch of the at-bat, and it just eats up Herring. And Bean easily scores. Now we're in the same situation. 2 men on, 1 in scoring with 2 outs. Now Roger Waddell, the other senior, will step up for the Panthers. Bottom of the lineup we're in, as he will swing early once more. Now this time a back pick over to second base will not be in time.
So you mentioned that the wind coming in towards left field, bringing it into the infield. I noticed Carson Smith has thrown down to second in pre-games, was trailing a little bit towards the second base side because of the wind. So that's gonna be something to look out for guys stealing second base.
And also with a lot of these guys, because they're a right-handed thrower, they can have some tail on their throws, depending if they grip a four-seam or not. That's why they teach all these players when you're fielding your position, throw four-seam. It's the straightest. Waddell will bite once more. This time a strikeout. And that will bring us to the third out of this one. Heading into the top of the third now, Panthers finally got on the board through 2 innings. 1-0 Elder. Find ourselves top of the third now. Andriak is still on the bump. Herring rips one early. Will reach the grass, and he will reach first base. Single for the first time in this one for the Firebirds.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 12, Wyatt Souls.
Andriaco, perfect no more. Now he has to watch Herring over there at first base. Wyatt Souls up to bat for the Firebirds. He shows bunt, clips it. Smith, not in time with the back pick.
Yeah, close back pick there by Smith. But Soul stepping up to the plate, batting .345 on the season.
Seems like Souls fouled that off. I heard a little tick. Herring, not a big lead. Souls shows bunt again. This time misses. 0-2 now. Souls is forced to swing.
Well, you can still bunt, just a little bit more dangerous. I don't know if it's a risk you're willing to take.
Andriaco with the 0-2. Throws the curveball, and that'll be fouled off into the woods. Herring occupying first base. No outs, 2 strikes on Souls. Keeps Herring on his toes. The 0-2 to Souls, and he will swing through it for another strikeout for Brady Andriaco.
Now batting, the pitcher, number 6, Jacob Frankel.
It's number 3 on the day for Brady Andriaco.
Bramall will now step up. First pitch, he will swing off, and it will go foul.
Eric, is your car parked in the same spot today?
No, since it's Veterans Appreciation Game, there is very limited parking here, so I'm parked pretty far back in the front lot.
I lucked out. I got a pretty good spot.
Really?
Yeah, I lucked out. There was a bunch of people just past the spot, and Zipped right in there and said thank you.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I passed by that one as well. The 1-1 to Bramble. Runner goes. Rocket to Rosenacker. Fires it over to second. And they will get the double play. What a great job by the Panther defense. Wow.
Yeah, nice 5-4-3 there for the Panther defense. Rosenacker with a strike down to second base to Warren Weber. Warren Weber with a strike over the Velt House. 5-4-3, not much better than that. That was a beautiful double play.
With some momentum behind them, the Panthers will take their bats for a chance to get another score in the bottom of the third. Now at the bottom of the third, Dylan Wollenweber at the top of the lineup will come up once more. Flew out in his last, looking to get a base hit for Elder to reach early in this inning. Bramble quick to start. Wollenweber shows bunt, and he will foul that one off high into the backstop.
Interesting decision there from Dylan Woonweber.
Looks like Coach Thompson's just trying to get a quick bunt, see if the Firebirds can defend the bunting game here on this grass infield, as he will take a hack at it, sends that one into right field, and Goldis only has to move a few inches for that one.
Now batting, number 11, Jack Rosenacker.
Jack Rosenacker will step up with nobody on, one out. Flew out in his last. Looking to start off the Panthers here in the bottom of the third. Bramble fires and will miss outside with fastball. Rosenacker right back up the middle. Will he get through? It will not. Bramble fires it over to first base, and he got the striding Jack Rosenacker.
What a beautiful play there by the Firebird shortstop. Going all the way to behind second base, cutting that one off and delivering a strike over to first base. Beautiful play there by Bramble.
Not very many guys can get that, and he had one heck of a jump, and he showed his speed there to get the potential base hit from Jack Rosenacker. Now Carson Smith flew out in his last at-bat in the first inning. He will watch strike one go by. 0-1. He will take a hack at it over to Bramble. Bramble scoops and fires it across the diamond. Another play for Noah Bramble, and he alone will send his Firebirds back out into the batter's box. Still, Panthers lead 1-0 here in the Veterans Appreciation Game. And we are back at the top of the lineup for the Firebirds. Braden Johnson struck out in his last. Brady Andriaco still on the bump for the Panthers. Only one hit allowed so far in this one, 3 strikeouts. Johnson will watch that one miss outside for ball 1. Interesting to see here that we're already in the 4th inning. Game only started 33 minutes ago.
Quick game.
Might be able to get home for lunch.
I got a first communion party to get to after this.
The 1-1 will miss low. Who's getting the first communion?
Frankie, my little cousin. He's 8.
Nice.
So, yeah, it's gonna be a good guy.
Gotta love the sacraments.
Yes. He looks dead unlike me, too, which is funny. Everyone always thinks we're brothers.
Poor kid. 3-1 will miss high, and Johnson will take a stroll over there to first base.
That was good. That was a good one.
Now batting, number 4, Cameron Galis.
Galis will crawl into the left-hander's batter's box. Last time up, flew out. Johnson occupying first base with nobody out. Hard swing, and that'll be long foul.
There goes the car.
No one. Will miss high and outside.
Yeah. This weekend must be the weekend of first communions, you know. Our good friend Troy Parker, his little brother's getting his first communion. That's why he's not up here with you in the booth today. So this weekend is a good weekend.
We'll get a second strike. 1-2 now. Nobody out. 1 on. The 1-2 from Andriaco. Now it'll be sent up the middle. Gallisa will get a single as that one will fall in front of Chumley. Now 2 on, 1 in scoring for the 3-hole. Noah Bramble struck out in his last.
Number 1, Noah Bramble.
But like I said, he's having a strong senior campaign. Leads the team in RBIs with 17, batting .357 on the season. So definitely a strong hitter.
Andriac is going to take a long look at Johnson at second. Bramble shows bunt, bunts it down to the first base line. Andriaco will flip it over to first base. Gets the force out, but the job is done. 2 in scoring for the Firebirds, and they have a chance to blow it open.
Now batting, number 20, Liam Feeney.
Number 20, Liam Feeney, will step up for the Firebirds now. 2 on, 2 in scoring. Only 1 out. Double play is not in effect here. Shows bunt early. That will go foul. Almost looked like a suicide squeeze there. I think it was.
I think it was a suicide squeeze.
That's interesting. Suicide squeeze only in the 4th inning. That just shows the respect that these teams have for Elder, because they know like the pitching staff is very solid, and when you have guys on, you really got to get them in.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't hate the call there. Try to get an easy run there. You know, try to tie this ball game up. Get your guy over the third base. See if you can get him in and bust open this ball game. Make it 2-1. Get yourself a lead.
Back pick over to Johnson, and he did not get him. I was so ready to say out on that one. That was very close. Johnson with the jail out of free card right there.
Play Monopoly now, I guess. Did you ever play that growing up?
Oh, yeah.
It's a great game, man.
The 0-1. And that'll be sent into the outfield. Bean got it. He fires it home. Johnson will get the throw cut off. He scores. The Lakota West Firebirds now tie it up here in the top of the fourth, 1-1 here at the Panther Athletic Complex. Now one guy in scoring.
Now batting, number 14, Tyler Zimmerman.
The true question, though, I have for you, Eric, is when you played Monopoly, who won? You or Kyle?
Me, 100%. Now we're talking about my little brother here, and I know he's probably listening to the studio right now. Or no, he's not, because volleyball's game's going on. But he is one that is not patient. Monopoly is a game of patience. That's why he hated baseball. He thought it was too slow. He likes the fast-paced stuff. That's why he's over there commentating volleyball. Swung on early, just fair. Zimmerman will get the ground out, and that will send us into the bottom of the fourth. Damage was done, though. Firebirds do tie it up 1-1 now here at the Panther Athletic Complex on the Veteran Appreciation Game. And we find ourselves bottom of the fourth. Tucker Veldhouse leading off for the Panthers. We are back at where we started. Tie ball game here, and Veldhouse is looking to regain the lead once more. His job right now, just to get on. As Bramwell will miss high and upstairs for ball one. Quick to the second pitch, misses again. This time outside with the breaking. The 2-0 pitch. Veldhouse will bite on that one, fouls in the backstop. Two-one for the top. Will miss low and outside. Veldhouse finds himself in a 3-1 count. So he will foul it off. Full count now. Jacob Bramwell is keeping the pace up. Not letting Tucker settle whatsoever. The 3-2, as Tucker will send that one high into the outfield. Multiple guys on it. And Liam Feeney, the center fielder, will call it off and grab it in for the first out.
Number 30, Jared Lammers.
Now Jared Lammers lined out in his last. This is low at the off speed. Ball one. The 1-0, and Lammers will roll it over to Solis. Solis diving attempt, but will not be good enough. We'll get through for a base hit for Jared Lammers.
Nice hit there to Lammers. By Lammers squeezing it just past that second baseman Solis. And
Picking himself a base hit.
Seeing eye single will put one on for the Panthers for Kyle Bean. Reached on an error in his last. First one is lined foul.
You know, one of my favorite parts of doing these games is getting to listen to each kid's walk-up song, seeing what kind of music they, what their choice is, and
It exposes some personalities if guys will listen to rap or whatnot,
yeah, absolutely.
as he will fall to an 0-2 count.
But my walk-up song would be "God's Country" by Luke Bryan.
There you go.
There we go. Kyle Farmer, the old Cincinnati Red, had it, and ever since I said that would be mine. If we do walk-up songs, that
The
one's
0-2
mine.
and Bean sends it to the outfield. Will it drop though? It will not. Easy fly out for Goldus. That will not advance. One man on first. And Ryan Smith, the wayward son himself, will step up 2 outs.
Now adding number 6, Ryan Smith.
Last time up, Smith walked. Fought his way to a 3-2 count and ended up reaching on balls. Back pick, not too close, but just keeping Bean on his toes. Excuse me, Lammers on his toes. 2 outs, 1-0. Smith shows bunt. Near perfection, but will just go foul. If he would have bunted just a few more inches into the grass, it would have caught that lip and bounced more into fair territory, but just missed it. The 1-1, and he will swing, fouls it off towards Coach Thompson.
Yeah, that one looked like it caught him a little bit on the inside. That one was a little up and on the hands. Not as much on the barrel, a little bit more on the handle.
2 outs, Lammers on first. Smith looking to advance him. The 1-2 will miss upstairs, trying to get Smith to bite, but you got to remember, doesn't swing outside the zone very often. So you got to attack him if you're Jacob Bramall. 2-2, misses low with the slider. As I said, he will not chase, have to attack. 3-2, 2 outs, man at first. Will miss low. Smith reaches on balls again for the second time. Now, Mason Chumley will step up.
Number 5, Mason Chumley.
Chumley had his RBI single in the last. He had the exact situation as we are in currently.
Yeah, the only difference is Kyle B was standing on second base and not Jared Lammers.
Still both speedsters, so those outfielders better be ready.
Like you mentioned, Jared Lammers played safety in the football team, and he can fly. He's quick for sure.
Yeah, and Kyle Bean also does, he plays DB. Didn't start last year too many games, did start a few. Definitely be a key role next year on the football squad. But here we're looking at Chumley, 0-1. Misses inside with the breaking. 2 outs, 2 on, 1 in scoring with Lammers occupying second base. Bramall comes set, checks Lammers, fires. Chumley will swing away, this time foul again.
Chumley, another speedster, someone you got to watch for.
Ryan Smith as well, he's got that leg stride. It really accelerates him around the bags. 1-2, 2 outs. Bramall fires. Chumley swings through it with the upstairs fastball. Firebirds avoid another run for Elder, and we will head into the top of the 5th.
Yeah, Chumley shows a little bit of frustration there. He pumps the fist. But like you mentioned, we'll be right back after this.
Welcome back to the top of the fifth. Veterans Appreciation Game, once more we'll say. Take a look at the Panther head. Mr. McComas painted a very nice red, white, and blue outline there for the Panther head. He did the same thing with the Elder E behind the pitching rubber over there on the mound. It's kind of hard to tell from this angle with the sun reflecting it, but it is back there. I did film it in the open, so you may have seen it if you're one of our starting viewers. Very nice job by Mr. McComas with his arts and crafts on the baseball diamond here today.
Yeah, definitely a talent I don't have.
Ratliff falls to an 0-2 count. This time he'll swing high in foul territory, and Veldhouse will bring it in for the first out.
Now batting, number 21, Owen Herring.
Number 21, Owen Herring, will step up for the Firebirds. One out, nobody on. He's singled in his last. The 0-0 changeup clips the outside corner for strike one. Breaking will miss downstairs. 1-1-1 now. The singles pitch will be sent in foul territory. 1-2 now.
That's better than the car alarm sound effect up here in the press box.
They're definitely having fun over here.
Yeah, we
As
like to have,
Andriacco has some fun himself with the strikeout.
yeah, we like to have some fun up here in the press box for sure.
Now batting, number 12, Wyatt Souls.
Souls, his last time up, got the very first base hit for the Firebirds on the game. Put a ball right in the left field.
Yeah, Andriacco is having a perfect game in that third, and Souls was the one to break it up. As that'll miss inside, but just barely. 2-0 out, 2-0 now. 2 outs, nobody on. Souls will watch it clip the basement corner. 2-1. Andriacco delivers. Souls will chop it up the middle. Waddell, tough play, fires across the diamond. He got him. 1-2-3 for Brady Andriacco, and he will take a stroll back into the dugout. Solid inning for the junior thus far. Now the Panthers will step up once more with the bats in their hands, looking to regain the lead once more. And Roger Waddell himself, number 13, the man of Elder, will step up to lead off in the bottom of the 5th inning. Panthers tied with the Firebirds 1-1 here at the Panther Athletic Complex. Now, they do say time flies by, and it sure is. Only 55 minutes on the game through 5.5 innings. Or 4.5 innings, I should say.
Yeah, this is crazy. Fastest game I think we've ever done.
And the reason for that being is Brady Andriaco and Jacob Bramall, the two pitchers for today, are keeping the tempo fast. They like to get things going. They don't like the batter settling. They're keeping it quick as Waddell will foul that off. Ball's to an 0-2 count now.
And each of them have only given up 2 hits.
Yeah, it's 2 solid outings out of the juniors. The 0-2 for Bramall. Waddell will fight it off. The 0-2 pitch again. Waddell caught swinging. Just a perfect breaking ball for Jacob Bramall. Now it's time to turn the page to the top of the lineup. Dylan Wolenweber, 0 for 2 on the day, looking to flip the script for himself. Fly out both times, looking to reach base to put himself in scoring position for the Panthers. Misses low at ball 1. The 0-1, Wolenweber shows bunt, thrown behind him.
Yeah, that one almost hit him. It looked like the pitch that Luke Rell had against Matt Pontowski the other day. Way up and over. Or no, excuse me, it was Wolenweber.
Yes, it was. Yeah, I was a little confused there. 2-0. Misses in the dirt. Looks like he's missing towards that glove side, looking for the readjustment with 3 balls. One out, no one on. Wolenweber will take that one for strike 1. 3-1 now. Bramall wasting no time, throws 3-1 pitch, and that one will be skyrocketed into right field. Goldis easily will make the grab.
Now batting, number 11, Jack Rosenacker.
Rosenacker will now step up for the Panthers. Flow out in his first and grounded out to the shortstop in his second. 2 outs, shows bunt for the drag, and that one will go foul. Panthers haven't been able to bunt too well so far today.
No, they have not, but Bramall, that's only pitch number 59 for him on the day.
Yeah, he's had a solid outing so far.
Solid outing.
Bramall wasting no time again. Gets the chopper from Rosenacker, almost like a bunt there. And Bramall will send it over to the head of Zimmerman. Rosenacker racing to second base. Coach Thompson will hold him there. Oh, no. Looks like they're going to call Rosenacker out. It looks like he may have stepped outside the batter's box when he swung there. Or what are they trying to say? He was trying to say outside some line.
Outside the baseline.
Outside the baseline when he was going. I don't. That, well, a weird ending to the top of the 5th. Andriaco will take the mound once more for the Panthers as they will settle some confusion. top of the sixth, Ren, let's look at the previous play. They call Rosenacker with the interference because he was running out of the baseline. He would have been in time there, but earlier in his striding, he was in the grass running, so they called him with the interference there. Andriaco will get strike one with the hammer. 0-1 now. Bottom of the lineup we're in, number 6, Jacob Bramble, the pitcher, will step up. He struck out in his last at-bat. Now he's at a 1-1 count. Make that a 2-1 with the breaking ball in the dirt. Two-one pitch from Andriaco, and Bramble will send that into deep center field. Chumley does not show any distress, and he will make the easy out. Andriaco has been making it very easy for his fielders. Easy flyouts, couple easy ground balls, but it has been keeping the outfield active. Andriaco, 4 strikeouts so far. He's just been very efficient so far today. Only 65 pitches. As that one would be sent high in the air by Gallus. Very shallow left center, and Waddell will make the grab for the second out.
Yeah, Johnson there stepped up to the plate. They flipped over the batting order. He's their lone run, so good out there to get for Andriaco. Now Gallus will step up to the plate. Last time up, got a nice little base hit.
The 1-0. Now be lined in just over the head of Veldhouse. Big hop. Now Gallus is galloping into second base. He will be safe. Sliding double for Cameron Gallus.
Yeah, he might have been able to get in there standing up.
Yeah, he was racing around first base there, and that is just a tough break for Tucker Veldhouse because it was lined, caught the fringe there, and just jumped way over his head. Now Noah Bramble will step up for the Firebirds. Sacrifice bunt in his last at-bat. As he will swing away for that one, sends Chumley running back towards the wall, and he will track it down for the out. Another great inning for Brady Andriaco as he sends his Panthers into the bottom of the 6th inning with the game still in their hands. Tie it up so far here in the Veterans Appreciation game, as we're going to head into the bottom of the 6th after this quick break. And welcome to the bottom of the 6th, Ben Zanoni. And that is going to be a line out for Carson Smith. He is facing unfortunate at-bats, making hard contact over and over again. And that one lines out. As I was saying, number 25, Ben Zanoni, will step up onto the bump for the Firebirds. He's pitched 11 and 2/3 innings so far in the year, 3 ERA and a whip of 1.37. As Veldhouse will swing early and swing through it for strike 1. The one will be skyrocketed. Will it drop? It does not. Stellar play from Cameron Galdis. He will have the grass stains on his white pants to show for it. And he makes the amazing grab for the second out.
Beautiful play there out there in right field. But my mom always said, when you come home from a baseball game, if you don't have one stain or a little bit dirty, you're not playing right.
Yeah.
If you don't need to wash the uniform, you're not playing right.
Zanoni will miss outside. Jared Lammer's up for the Panthers. Singled in his last at-bat. The 1-0 will be fouled towards the backstop. 2 outs, nobody on. Zanoni 1-2, looking for the 3-punch out of Jared Lammers. The 1-1. Lammers grounds it, diving attempt. Bramble will take it and fires it over. The 1-2-3 he will get. Now we're going into the 7th inning, tie ball game. It's anybody's game here at Jack Adams Stadium. The 7th inning we're in. Tie ball game between the Elder Panthers and the Lakota West Firebirds. Andriaco has pitched a beautiful 6 innings, and he's going for his 7th now, as he will miss low downstairs for ball 1. Andriaco locked in, set, ready to go. The 1-0 will be chopped away down the first base line. Andriaco easily makes the flipping play to get Liam Feeney out at first.
Now batting, number 14, Tyler Zimmerman.
Tyler Zimmerman will step up 0 for 2 on the day with a fly out and ground out.
Yeah, last time he was up, he grounded out right to Feldhouse.
The 0-0 to Zimmerman will clip the outside corner for strike 1. It would be huge for Andriaco to get a 1-2-3 here. Don't want to give him any momentum. Misses high with the breaking ball. He's been keeping the tempo up, making this a quick outing, even though it's 6 innings pitched so far.
Yeah,
This is high once more.
it's only 2:11. We've been only playing for an hour and 11 minutes. We're already in the top of the 7th
It's
inning.
not even a pitch clock. 1-2-1. That'll be skyrocketed. Will it go out of play? It does, beyond the dugout.
We got a little bit of a turn up at the Elder Panther bullpen.
Yeah, somebody's up and warming up. Looks like it's Charlie Schroeder throwing from the left side. He's just throwing some plyos, not exactly warming up yet. They have some faith in Brady Andriacchio. 2-2. Got him swinging. 2 outs now. Andriacchio threw 6 2/3 innings in his outing thus far.
Now batting, number 7, Caleb Ratliff.
2 outs, nobody on. Number 7, Caleb Ratliff will step up, fly out, pop out in his last 2 appearances as he swings early with the foul ball into the backstop. The 0-1 pitch. Ratliff sends that one into center field. Chumley will track it down, and he will make the grab. 3 up, 3 down. Andriacchio striding off the field after an amazing 7 innings. Only 1 run given up, but we're not done yet. Tie ball game going into the bottom of the 7th inning for the Elder Panthers with a chance to potentially walk it off. We are now through 6.5 innings. And we find ourselves here in the bottom of the 7th here on this Saturday afternoon. Justin Massa, the sophomore, looking to start it off for the Panthers. Massa shows bunt, pulls back for ball 1 low. Still tie ball game between the Firebirds and the Panthers. Ben Zanoni on the bump, 1-0. He'll be fouled off.
Yeah, I mean, we mentioned earlier in the opening how important this game would be to come up with a victory for the Panthers. You know, end this 3-game losing streak heading into LaSalle next week. If you can cut that losing streak in the butt here today and go into LaSalle next week, you're in a pretty situation.
Looking to regain some momentum on the season. This would be a huge game to do it. Herring playing shallow over there at third base. Zanoni fires for the 1-1. Will clip the outside corner. 1-2 now. Definitely a controversial call there. Fans are not liking it for the Elder side.
Yeah, that one looked a little too outside from up here.
The 2-1 will miss outside this time. Now 2-2.
That was the same exact pitch that just got called a strike the one before.
The 2-2. Massa sends that one foul. 2-2 now. Huge opportunity for the young sophomore to step up for his varsity squad. The 2-2. Zanoni will miss outside. Now at a 3-2 for Justin Massa. Misses outside. First man reaches. And now Ryan Smith will step up to the plate.
Now batting, number 6, Ryan Smith.
Massa at first, no outs. Smith shows bunt. Bunts it perfectly. Tough play for Herring. Scoops it up, fires too late. Massa will hold over there at second. 2 on, 1 in scoring. And the senior Mason Chumley with the chance to walk it off for his Panther squad.
I mean, how big of a moment would this be for Mason Chumley? Struggling so much on this season so far, batting 135 earlier in the season, starting off in the leadoff position, going down to the 5 spot, coming back up and now in the 8 spot. What a moment this could be here for Mason Chumley.
Coach for the Firebirds, most likely the pitching coach, will walk out onto the bump. I doubt they're making any pitching changes. Nobody was warming up in the bullpen, mostly just to calm down his players, refocus. Chumley is a dangerous bat, even though he has been struggling a little bit on the season, .213 average through 61 at-bats. Still a senior, and he still can step up in those big moments. One hit, one swing of the bat can change it all.
Yeah, now if you're Coach Thompson here, though, do you try and bunt Chumley, get those 2 guys over, get 2 guys into scoring position?
Once again, at bat number 5, Mason Chumley.
Do you bunt Chumley here, though? Try to get 2 guys into scoring position with only 1 out.
I can see it. 2 on. Chumley shows bunt as predicted. Will get it down in front of the mound. Fires it over. Will be dropped. Safe. Massa will stroll in. And the Panthers walk it off in the bottom of the 7th inning. Jubilation at Jack Adams Stadium.
A beautiful bunt there from Mason Chumley. It does not get much better than that. Just like we expected, dropping it right in front of home plate. The pitcher makes a nice play. First baseman unable to handle it. And Justin Masha goes ahead and realizes that, takes home plate. And the Panthers walk it off here at Jack Adams Stadium, 2-1 on Military Appreciation Day.
What a weird ending. From a sacrifice bunt to eventually winning it on a bunt. Panthers were not supposed to win it in that at-bat. They were trying to get the following as Adafor Zell was on deck. But they eventually win it with a mistake out of the Firebirds. It was a very challenging play, but Ben Zanoni, instead of missing towards the field, he misses towards foul territory. And that ultimately will be the costly mistake for the Firebirds. But for the Panthers, couldn't love it anymore, coming off of a terrible loss against Moeller. Not even going to mention the score on that one. They get the walk-off on this Saturday afternoon. And now you're heading into GCL play on Monday against LaSalle. That'll be at LaSalle. Have some momentum behind you. And now the young Thompson will fire up the older team. Gotta love it here at the Panther Athletic Complex. I'm Eric Mason alongside Brett McQuillan and the rest of the ENN crew back at the studio. We say thank you for watching because it was a good one. Have a great afternoon, and we'll see you later.